Hey everybody, it's JJD again, and I'm back here with another VGC Regulation D Ranked Battles Ladder Climb, and in this video, I will be featuring a Sun team with a Hisuian Typhlosion and Leafeon among the attackers. So, I will give a little rundown of the team for you here. As I mentioned, the Typhlosion is the quote-unquote star of the show. I gave it a Fire Terra type, which is what it came with, and I am running Eruption, Flamethrower, Infernal Parade, and Solar Beam with a Choice Scarf to get the little outspeeds on anything that may try to run plus 95 speed on me, since that's what Typhlosion's base speed is. And I'm running Frisk, so I could scout for any item shenanigans to see what tricks people are trying to pull on me. And Infernal Parade is Typhlosion's signature move, and it can inflict a burn with a 30% chance, I think it is, and if the opponent has a status condition, the power is doubled to 120, which makes it a pretty solid move in my book. And next up is Torkoal, the Sunsetter of this team. Torkoal is also running Terrifier for super powered heat waves, and Solar Beam to have coverage on opposing water types, and Clear Smog in case of any Dondozo Tatsugiri combos I may run into, and Protect is a double staple, and Heat Rock to extend the Sun duration from 5 turns to 8 turns. I'm also running Sableye in the 3rd slot. I kept Terra Dark on it. I don't really plan to terrestrialize a defensive Pokemon that much, but I have Sunny Day, as I said, backup Sunsetter. Will-O-Wisp to inflict burns on the physical attackers and cut their power in half. Quash is there in case I run into something that's troublesome, and I can use Prankster Quash to force them to move last. And I have Knockoff in the 4th slot as a damaging option and to prevent me from being taunt bait. And Citrus Berry's the hold item to give me one more turn to do whatever it is I need to do before Sableye goes down. And I have Leafeon as another Sun attacker on this team. I'm running Leaf Blade and Terrifier, Terra Blast, as you can see. And Double Kick, you might think it might be a little strange option in the 3rd move slot, but Leafeon's move pool is not that good. I'm mainly using it for content, pretty much. Typhlosion, Torkoal, Hisuian's Leafeon, or not Hisuian Leafeon, Hisuian Lilligant is everywhere. And Leafeon's move pool is not that good outside of what you see here. Other options could be Double Edge, X-Scissor, or Dig, but I didn't want to run those. I just felt Double Kick because I feel like the fighting coverage could help, as this team was lacking it. And Protect, as I said before, is a staple, double staple rather. And I'm running Clear Amulet because the plan is to use Leafeon in case running any Landorus Therian. The Clear Amulet will block Intimidate from working, and I can Leaf Blade to get some big damage off, and hopefully I can bring out Typhlosion to finish off with Eruption. Well, fly flew in my face, excuse me. Another option in the 5th slot is Fluttermane, which is considered, at least from what I've seen, the best past of the Paradox Pokemon, the ones that work in Sun. And I'm running Dazzling Gleam for the spread fairy coverage, Shadow Ball, Mystical Fire to reduce the special attack of any opposing special attackers, and it gets a little boost in the Sun, and Protect as well. And in the last slot, I am running Farigiraf with Armor Tail ability to prevent priority from working on me, and Mental Herb as a one-time taunt block. And I have the Trick Room and Prison combo because this team's weakness big time is Trick Room outside of Torkoal and maybe Sableye. So I can have Farigiraf use Imprison on the 1st turn to block any Trick Rooms that the opponents may set up on me. And I have Hyper Voice and Dazzling Gleam for spread moves as the damaging attacks with Farigiraf. So with that being said, let's jump into the first battle. Okay, so my opponent, Fen, is bringing Galarian Zapdos, Alolan Raichu, Galarian Articuno, Hisuian Gudra, Iron Treads, and Incarnate Thundurus. I don't think Thundurus gets Tailwind. Either the Articuno or the Zapdos is going to set up Tailwind. Can already tell. Probably going to do a Tailwind Surge Surfer combo. Have that Raichu set up Electric Terrain, if I'm being honest. I'm going to run Sableye, because I'll try to quash whatever he sends out first. Go Typhlosion for the Scarf Eruption. I doubt that Articuno's running Trick Room, so I'm going to leave Ferrigraph behind. Leafeon's not going to be very good here because of the multiple flying types, so I'm going to go Torkoal and Flutter in the back. Genuinely curious, based off what I saw, they're probably going to set Electric Terrain up with the Raichu for Surge Surfer, Speed Boost, and either the Zapdos or Articuno is going to set up Tailwind. Yep, just as I thought. Articuno Citrus Berry, Choice Scarf Raichu. Okay, so the Raichu's probably going to outspeed, so with that being said, I wanted to quash the Articuno originally, because I'm scared of Tailwind, so I'm probably going to have to let it get Tailwind up. I am going to have to quash the Raichu, and I will Eruption. Do I want to Terra? I'll hang on to Terra. I'll scout this turn, see what he does. The Frisk comes in handy with Typhlosion. I could see why people want to run Blaze, because it's not the bulkiest thing in the world, and it most likely gets 2-hit KO'd by pretty much anything that's not a Water, Rock, or Ground move, or even Ghost or Dark. But the Frisk definitely comes in handy to see what your opponent is playing against you. And yep, there's Sable's Quash. I wonder if they predicted that. Ah! I should have Terra'd. They just air slashed me, alright. Volt switches out. Interesting. Huh. Okay. The Thundurus. Alright. Okay. The question is, what's the Thundurus gonna do? If it uses a damaging move, I outspeed with Scarf. I know that. Quash will probably be useless because it's gonna use a status move. I feel like Sunny Day. And then Eruption. Be the play. Just to get some damage off before Typhlosion goes down. Wild Bolt Storm. It missed Typhlosion of all things, go figure. Get Sableye Citrus Berry off, which is fine. Okay, Typhlosion goes down. So now we bring out Flutter. Okay. So what I want to do here is... I want to Will-O-Wisp the Thundurus, and I'm going to Terra Ghost and Shadow Ball the Articuno. I really hope it knocks it out, because if it gets a special defense drop, the competitive will activate, and that's GG for me. This is one of the situations where Terra Fairy would have came in handy here instead of Terra Ghost, because then I could have dazzled. Oh, with Thunder Wave, that probably should have. Well, no, Quash wouldn't have worked because it got the outspeed. Quash would not have worked, so that's fine. Will-O-Wisp for Thundurus. Get the burn off. Freezing Blaze. Okay, that's a 2-hit KO. This should definitely be a knockout, especially since I'm holding Life Orb. Okay, nice. Get some burn damage off. The Hisuian Gudra comes out. Alright. So, I think I'm going to knock off the Thundurus, because I feel like they're going to protect with the Gudra. And I'm just going to protect with Flutter Mane. Okay, the protect worked. Should be able to live this Wild Bolt Storm. Yep. The Gudra didn't protect. It heavy sling Flutter. Okay. Knocked off the Mental Orb because he had was trying to block Taunt. Okay. So I think I still outspeed. I am going to quash the Thundurus, and I'm going to Dazzling Gleam. Ah, the full para. That's what happens sometimes. And yeah, there goes Flutter Mane from Heavy Slam, okay. And down goes Sableye to Wild Bolt Storm. Okay, so now all we have left is Torkoal. Try to clutch out a 3v1. The problem is I think I only have one turn of Sunlight left. Yeah, just one turn. Okay, so I have no choice but to go for Heat Wave. If I Terra'd with Typhlosion on the first turn and set Sunny Day up with Sableye, this battle could have gone a whole lot different, I feel like. So let's just see what my opponent's planning. They're probably just going to Wild Bolt me and then use a Water Wave. Or Thunder Wave me. It's 3v1, man. I don't know why you wouldn't just try to finish me off already. Shelter. Ah, the full para. Sunlight Fade, so there goes some power. Just keep trying to Heat Wave. Oh, Body Press. Okay, that explains the Shelter. Okay, yeah, there's nothing we can do here. This match is GG. Yeah, the Raichu comes back out. Yeah, like I said, this battle would have gone a whole lot different if I just used Sunny Day first turn and Terra'd with Typhlosion and Eruption. So, that's the end of this one. I'll cut to the second battle now. Okay, so in this battle, my opponent was running Flutter Mane, Azumarill, another Thundurus Incarnate, Urshifu's probably Rapid Strike, Scovillain, and a Leafeon. So 2 of the same members I have, which is kind of strange. I wonder what their strategy is. Probably something Scovillain Spicy Extract. And something Mirror Herbs. It's probably the Urshifu. Or the Fluttermane Mirror Herbing something. So, I think this turn... The Azumarill's water moves are weakened, for sure. With the sun. So, I'll just bring Typhlosion and Torkoal first. And I'll have Flutter third. And the only thing Leafeon doesn't do good against is Thundurus, so I think I'll bring Leafeon in the back as well. So, like I said, I think they're gonna Spicy Extract something with that Scovillain first, and somebody's gonna copy the stat drop with Mirror Herbs, but the question is who? Azumarill and Thundurus come out first, okay. The Azumarill's holding Muscle Band and the Thundurus has Mega Berry. Okay. The Thundurus is probably going to Thunder Wave. But regardless, I think I learned my lesson from last time. I say let's just try it. We'll Terrafire Eruption here. And I will just have Torkoal Solar Beam the Azumarill. Okay, so now we become Pure Fire with our Terra, and now we get Sun Boosted, Double Stab, Eruption, and Flamethrower. The Thundurus is Agilitying. Interesting. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I learned my lesson from last time, man. Oh, Typhlosion of the Sun is incredible. Yeah, that's reduced power, which is why I live. That's fine. And I'm running Solar Beam on Torkoal for this reason. Very good. Okay, let's see who comes out next. Fluttermane is out now. And the Scovillain. Okay. So I think I'm going to switch out Typhlosion just to see if I can get a Flamethrower pulled off at some point. And the question is... I will try... I think I'll bring out Leafeon in the Typhlosion slot, and I will just have Torkoal Heat Wave for some residual. Plus, I want to frisk them whenever I send Typhlosion back out to see what items they have. Fluttermane Power Gems Torkoal, interesting. And that's probably going in the Leafeon slot. Yeah, it is. It misses on something. Okay, it missed on the Scovillain. I think... Does Leafeon outspeed Under the Sun? On the Flutter? Regardless, I'm just gonna Leaf Blade that Flutter, and we have no reason to not Heat Wave again. Especially with Power Gem outspeeding and knocking Torkoal out. Okay. And it gets a useless crit on me. So most I can outspeed the Scovillain here. Yep. Okay, nice. This is a 3v1. Excellent. And another crit on me that they did not even need. Wow. Okay, just swap in Flutter Mane and Typhlosion and we'll just finish this battle off. It's running Charcoal. Okay. So my Flutter special attack went up because mine's a mod instead of Timid. I probably should Timid mid this thing, but regardless, I'm just gonna Shadow Ball and then we'll Flamethrower to finish them off. They still outspeed with Chlorophyll, huh? Okay, they're probably plus speed nature. Okay. But still, it's half health. The Shadow Ball from Flutter should finish it off. Okay, that's what I thought. Cool. Especially with the heightened special attack from Photosynthesis, too. Okay, so we are 1-1 so far. I'm going to cut into the next battle. Let's see if we can make it a winning video. Okay, so here it looks like we are up against a little bit of a rain team. They have Pelipper, Spectrier, Female Indeedee, looks like Rapid Strike Urshifu, Thundurus, and Enamorous. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? Leafeon Sableye might be a decent start. Despite the flying types, I kind of need Leafeon for the Urshifu. I'm gonna run Flutter third and Scarf Typhlosion should outspeed everything except maybe that Spectrier. I can see there's a world where the Spectrier is scarfed, but I'm still going to bring Typhlosion just because the timer's running low. The Spectrier could outspeed me even naturally without a Scarf, but Scarf Typhlosion should outspeed everything but it. The Urshifu, I'm probably going to have to Solar Beam it a couple times. My plan is that if I like the lead they send out against me, I'm going to have Leafeon use Leaf Blade on whatever water type is out there, and I'll just have Sableye set up the Sunny Day via Prankster. Indeedee Pelipper. Okay. Well, I'm not using priority on you. I'm using a status priority move, so I still think this Sunny Day should work. Special defense is boosted, which is fine. I want that Pelipper gone. I hope Leaf Blade is enough to KO. And as I said, I'm going to Prankster Sunny Day. I think Prankster still works with setting up the sun even under Psychic Terrain, because like I'm not targeting him. So because Psychic Terrain only blocks priority from being used on opponents on the ground. Follow me, Leaf Blade, okay. Yeah, I thought the Sunny Day would still work, okay. And the Hurricane is cut to half accuracy in the sunlight. That's something they did not expect. Let's see if I can Leaf Blade the Pelipper again. They're most likely going to follow me because they're going to try to switch out Pelipper for whatever they want safely. So I will just knock off the Indeedee slot with Sableye. Yeah, they went for Hurricane because they were not expecting Sunny Day. Yeah, I knew they were going to switch out. They're probably going to follow me with the Indeedee. Urshifu. Okay. Protect. Okay. That's fine. Well, even if I did protect the Urshifu slot, then the knockoff still would not have knocked out the Urshifu because it's resisted. So I think what I'm going to do here is they are most likely going to the protect. I forgot Urshifu's ability makes protect useless, so I think Leafeon is my only water. Is it fighting resist? I'm going to bring out Flutter, and I will just have Sableye knock off the Indeedee slot, and I ran out of time. Withdrew the Indeedee. Okay, I was thinking they were going to follow me and then hit my, the fighting move. Okay. Ha! Running out of time helped! Nice! Oh! I did not expect that to happen. Excellent! Nice! I set the sunny day up by mistake only because I ran out of time. Nice. Yeah, the Spectrier comes out. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I am going to Dazzling Gleam, and I will quash the Spectrier slot, because they're most likely going to switch the Pelipper out. Oh, I forgot the Psychic Terrain is still up. Okay. Yeah, I forgot Psychic Terrain is still up. Crap. That's a little bit embarrassing. And the special attack rose. Icy Wind. Okay. Well, there's no way for him to get the rain up. The Pelipper's holding leftovers. Spectrier has choice specs. Okay. So it's 100% going to Shadow Ball the Typhlosion slot. Let's see if we still outspeed. The Eruption in the Sun, it won't do much on the Pelipper. I'm hoping it knocks up the Spectrier. I know it's not sashed. And I will just knock off... I'll knock off the Spectrier slot, because they're going to switch the Pelipper out. Because this person really wants the rain up. Okay. So I Terra first, so either they're not Terroring themselves, or Typhlosion outspeeds the Spectrier with the Scarf. Okay, so I do outspeed. Nice. This is what I was worried about the whole time. Nice. The Spectrier was a big threat. So glad it's gone. Okay. Now it's a 3v2. But the Sableye knockoff should knock it out. So my Typhlosion's back at regular speed. Okay, and I believe all they have left is Indeedee, I think. I think all they have left is Indeedee, right? The Psychic Terrain's going to come back out, which is fine, because I'm not going to use priority on it as I embarrassingly did before. Oh, they do have Urshifu left, okay. But it's weak, so... The Urshifu's probably going to tear water. But the question is, do I outspeed, which is fine. Or not, which is fine, rather. I have to stick with Eruption because I'm Scarfed. I have to get rid of that Indeedee. I have to get rid of this Indeedee. I have to knock off the Indeedee slot because they're definitely going to target the Typhlosion. I still outspeed and they didn't Terrestrialize? Huh. Oh, that's GG. Okay, not bad. 2 out of 3 with this team again. Not bad, not bad. A little strange they didn't use their Terra. I had a couple blunders this game and the first game, but all in all, I feel like it was still a little solid video I put together here. So, if y'all made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll have the link to my last video in the description, as well as the rental code for this team and the Poke Paste as well, so you can see the behind the scenes from this team. And thanks for watching again, as I said, if you made it this far, and I hope to catch you on the next one.